Give me a minute. Oh, you started already.
Yes, because you're... Yes.
I haven't been to the room.
Not my fault.
I did say.
No, you... I'm going to beat Birkin. I'll bet you anything I beat Birkin before you get back.
Class A breach detected. Black counter until target is neutralized.
Oh, this has gone bad. Run. Oh, shit! Why don't they give me shotgun ammo? Oh yeah, I don't have a shotgun. I think I'm playing Resident Evil 4. Oh, that is horse shit. Oh, that's going to come back to bite me. Missed. Jeez. Now what? Grenade, flashbang, and guns. Okay. New plan. See, in my mind that was going to work, and I was right. Oh. Well, that went well. Just leave back there, that's about it. What? Oh, come on!
Hello.
Sorry.
I have returned. No one's watching.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to message people.
I'm going to be dead by the time you do it anyway.
Do you reckon?
Well, yeah, I'm on red, and I've barely hit him.
You never know, Carl. You might get through with a nice juicy spurt of luck.
Ren,
All over your
the
face.
words shut the fuck up.
Hey, you dodged him. Right.
Yes, I was totally meaning to dodge him, and that wasn't total luck.
The point is that it can be done.
Shit, I'm gonna get hit here.
Oh, fuck. Oh well. Well, he thought to jump off, so that's a relief. You're so vain.
Look, as soon as we get this done, we're moving on to best Resident Evil game debate.
Yep.
And that's good because that means we're up to 30 fucking finalists.
No, I can't,
That's nearly halfway done till we get to the finals.
can't seem to find the stream.
What do you mean can't need a fun stream? Just go on my fucking Twitter.
Fucking hell, Jesus, why are you having a go at me? Goodness me. Should be on YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, no, it's not coming up at the moment.
Is there
Oh,
anything else I've missed in here? No.
There it is. Okay. There we go.
Of course.
Probably think the song is about you. You're so vain. Right, let me share it a bit.
Class A
Oh yeah. Take from all the cutscenes.
until target is neutralized.
So why
How did that not hit?
this boss is easier if you're Leon,
Ah, right, I see.
because you've got the shotgun.
It does feel as though it's just the second half that's really hard.
So again, I've stunned him there, but I can't capitalise now because I've got to reload the thing, whereas with the shotgun,
Yeah,
I've got him stunned, and then I hit him again.
Yeah. So there's definitely downsides to either character.
Oh, I can't believe I missed that badly.
I can.
Ooh, shit, please don't throw that my way. Thank you!
No.
Oh, for... Also, I swear he hits more like a truck than Leon's version.
I mean, you are starting this fight on half health, to be fair.
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
No, no, it's green. You want to look?
Oh, no, but like when you go into the fight, I thought I remember you being on like quite sort of low health.
So did I, but apparently I'm on green according to this.
Oh, weird. It's still remember that you have to hit that exactly.
It's going to hit me.
Ah,
I'm gonna run that way.
Caution.
Back off. That's a great thing about this portion of the game.
But
No more notes.
no, there will be one or two more notes. That was me. I will see to it that there are more notes.
A second. Quickly. Oh fuck, how did that go wrong?
What?
I had a clear shot then.
Unlucky.
For fuck's sake. That gives you one healing item down here. That is not enough for this fight. I gotta get him to turn around again. Oh, he's gonna hit me, he's gonna hit me.
I know.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Go on, Carl, you've got this.
No, then I think this is as far as I go.
Shut up. You've been playing for 10 minutes.
Yeah, but I think with the resources I've got, coupled with the health I am going into this fight, I don't think it's possible for me to beat it. I think it is it's possible, I know that.
There we go. Now use the needle. Reload it quickly. Reload it. Fine.
Wait for it. Boom!
Aim directly in the eyes.
Pop goes the weasel.
Nice. Now done.
That's a big blow he took. Again,
Yeah,
that's why that's better than the... See, that portion's where you get more of the advantage with Claire, because It hits better than the flamethrower.
Yeah.
Also requires less ammo.
Yeah, of course. Come on, you can shoot.
Yeah, he's more aggressive now.
Yeah.
Gotta be careful.
Aim for his shoulder eye. That's the one he got damage to this far. There you go, there's one.
2 more to go.
Okay, careful, he's going to throw something.
Yeah. What's he doing?
I don't know, he's shouting. Oh no, his eye's exposed. Okay, no, run away, run away, run away.
Oh yes, I'm well ahead of you on that one!
Get behind that, quick. Not want to be in the centre.
You did something alright.
Eyes. The eyes have it. Shit. Oh god. Yeah, here we go with that. Oh no. Come on, keep at it, keep at it.
That was it.
Ah, fuck. Okay, what else have you got? You've still got 15 of one bullet, but I don't know what type of bullet. What's that type of... Ah, shit.
Never mind.
What was that type of bullet?
It was a handgun.
Ah, right, okay. I
Doesn't
think
give you enough!
I think start with the handgun because like it matters less if you waste that ammo.
I don't have any ammo to start with the handgun. I can't start firing until I pick it up. I haven't got any handgun ammo to start with in the fight.
That's what. Okay, well, go and pick it up first because if you're wasting all 8 acid
And then I
shots-
waste that time, he hits me, and I've got no healing items later in the game.
But you have more. You will deal more damage with your grenade launcher than you will with your handgun, which is why you basically lost that fight because you had 8 shots to begin with, right?
Yeah.
So just run straight for the handgun bullets,
Last aid.
reload, and then so don't waste it with the grenade launcher.
Target is neutralized.
I need to get him stunned at least first, otherwise he's completely on my tail.
There you go. So there's handgun.
Shit.
That's right.
Where did he come from?
My guess is behind you. Okay. Yes.
Why does this gun take so long to reload?
Oh god, that was close.
Reading is shite in this game.
I know. That's a fact of which I am painfully aware. Okay, so you've got some more on it.
Oh shit, I can't get out of this one, I'm gonna get hit.
Hide there, no you won't. Perfect. Oh god.
Yeah, but now I'm in a bit of a situation.
I didn't take damage from it though. Oof!
Took damage from that.
You did. Okay, so start shooting now.
No, way too close.
No, now from there. There you go.
No, it didn't hit him once.
You got him once. You did get him once.
No, it didn't.
You did, because that's what happens when his eyes move around quickly. There you go, you stunned him there. You need to shoot his back next. Oh, perfect. Hello.
Why is it reloading now?
I don't know. Oh god,
It's gonna hit me, yeah. So I'm using the healing items too soon.
No, I would say using it at the right moment.
Yeah, the point is I'm getting to a situation where I need to use the healing items too soon.
Yeah, but go on, back. Yes, nice one. Now use the
Grenade launcher.
Yes, grenade launcher. Excellent. Shoot his chest. Brilliant. Right, move more towards his front. Oh, perfect. And again.
I don't want to do much damage.
Okay, no,
his eyes
don't
are-
wait for his pistol. Use your pistol for his eyes, remember. Now, again. Okay, you can use a grenade now, but...
Oh god, that's the wrong button.
How did you die? Ooh, damn! Oh!
I mixed up my left and right.
That's brutal.
Have you tagged anyone?
Yeah, I've sent everybody, but Reese is walking. Can you move up to the left slightly as well?
I just moved the camera.
Reese is out walking. Adam, I think, works on a Wednesday evening, and Jan, I don't know if has seen it.
Well,
I've messaged Nikki and I've messaged Pup as well. Pup's in works online.
okay. This is why we do.
I'm sorry, I was seeing my girlfriend, who I haven't seen for 3 weeks, and who has just come back from a year abroad.
See, I can get the first shot in with the grenade launcher. I can get an aim on the lower knee one
Yeah.
to start us off with, and then I've got time to go and get the other one.
You just need to be patient.
See?
So that's the first one, that's perfect. Then you need to use your handgun and just be patient.
I think I'm going to change to... no, I'm going to stick with that one in case he grabs me.
Is the one that's got a faster reload
What gun?
a handgun?
Yeah, but it's not as powerful. No point.
Okay. Ooh.
For fuck's sakes!
Oh, nice one. You got 2 there. Okay, so just no, hell. Because this is what happened last time. Is you just wasting too early on, and then you don't get a chance to kill him. Chinch your handgun.
If I got that aim there, I would have had him.
Yeah, I know, but you didn't.
Now I gotta wait till his back's turned. It's gonna take ages till I get that. Because he never turns his fucking back.
He does when he goes to pick up these things. At which point, oh, there you go. Hey, nice one. Okay, use the needle. Do you have the needle?
I haven't got any ammo in it.
Just use that then. Run on to his front.
Oh no, his front's barely
Run on to his
there.
front. There you go. There you go. Now, aim at the eyes.
I aimed at them.
There you go. Perfect. Run away.
Get the needle for next
Get your
time.
handgun. And then start reloading now.
While I'm at it,
There you go. Perfect. See, this is
reload,
looking
I'm not
better.
doing it.
Brilliant. Oh,
Oh, I can't believe I missed that.
nice. Now use your handgun again.
Way ahead of you.
Oh, you got it a couple of
Shit,
times.
he's gonna get me, yeah.
Oh, sorry, left side. Yes, nice one. Oh, so that should help. Yeah, that's dealt some damage there as well.
I'm so...
Go on.
It's because I've been playing Resident Evil 4, I'm so used to a different control scheme.
Yeah, of course.
I really should have waited till I was done with Resident Evil 2 before I swapped to it.
Ah, nice, you got his back eye. That's the worst one. Perfect. And shoot his car.
He's preparing for something.
Oh, nice. Okay. Shoulder.
I aim too
Sorry,
fast.
you're nearly there, you're nearly there.
Not...
Only a little bit more, mate. You're nearly there. Come on.
He's
Jump.
got it.
Oh, brilliant. Shoulder.
No, I'm going to get out a bit of a distance first.
Okay. Come on, you've nearly got this, mate. You've nearly got this.
How?
That nearly would have stunned him. That nearly would have stunned him. Do you have the first aid spray?
Oh, come on!
Oh, shit.
Fucking hell! Come the fuck! I'm never going to do that well again!
Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. You're going to beat it.
I'm so sick of this!
You're going to beat it.
I hate it. I keep saying assisted aim, and I don't want fucking assisted aim. The assisted aim, if you turn on assisted aim,
Yeah.
it basically you are saying, I can't play this game.
Why?
Because essentially it takes any tension and any skill out of it. It just literally locks you on to where you need to aim.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, there is.
Why?
Last game
I'm bad at FPSs. I would like that.
It's not an FPS.
is neutralized.
Okay, well, I'm bad at shooters. Don't waste that car. There you go. Okay, no, change to your hand.
I haven't got any ammo in it. Oh boy.
I like how her priorities are like, oh no, he's coming, and it's not like, oh god. Oh shit.
He's gonna hit it.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice. So I think the acid round stuns him.
If you
Oh,
aim it
okay,
right.
shoulder. Oh, nice one. Right, yeah, now you just need to shoulder. Reload as well.
Fuck!
It's alright.
Go away!
Oh, okay. Shoulder. Aim at him.
No, getting this first.
Okay.
And that while I'm at.
Oh, you lucky cunt. Just run,
Don't talk to me about
just run.
Since we're doing a reference that no one's going to get, no one's here, don't talk to me about my cunt kids.
No. You retract that bit about my camp fucking kids. Don't tell me that bit about my camp fucking kids.
The problem is when he turns around now, there's nothing to do except run.
Yeah, but that's what he wants to do.
I'm reloading this in advance.
Yeah, good idea.
There's certain things I...
Just wait. Come on.
Here's a
Okay,
second.
okay. Yes, nice. Okay, needle. Aim directly at the eyes. There you go. Yes, spot on. And you can probably get another shot in.
Pop goes the weasel!
Get fucked, Birkin. Get fucked, Burger King.
You know what? You sound like you never sound more like a wrestling fan than right then.
No. I guess that's a compliment. Thank you.
I'll just say that it's amazing how close that was, considering you don't like wrestling. Oh,
No,
shit.
get back behind that. No. Nice.
You just want to cut to that gift says,
Pistol.
nope.
Pistol.
No!
Oh, nice.
Get fucked!
God, it looks like something from Alien. Sorry. Oh, clean shots. Brilliant.
You didn't quite pop the eye
Oh, that's
though.
right, don't worry.
He's got no back one!
You just hide behind that thing.
I know.
Can you crouch?
No, I can't, and I think this is going to hit
No,
me.
no, you should miss. There you go. Shoulder. That's the one that's got damage. Oh.
How did I miss?
Nearly. You can run past them now. Yes, jumps. I think you're doing well this round. You've got one more eye to get after that one.
Aim for that one. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Now's the time.
Yeah, now is the time. Now is the time of our discontent.
I'll say the same thing I told the director of Southland Tales. You can't just use loads of quotes out of context and make you think you sound smart. I don't believe that worked.
Right.
Fuck!
Run.
I'm running out of ammo, mate.
Nice. It's alright, you can sort to take a couple more shots at the shoulder one. I think it's nearly done. Oh. Okay.
I don't
You
believe
didn't take damage there. You didn't take damage there.
I took damage there.
You did indeed.
Hang on a second. Let's see. Hand grenade. High powered rounds. Can't take a chance on those.
Oh yes, nice one. Okay.
I've got
One more eye. Just make it a good shot with the pistol.
That's the Magnum rounds.
Oh!
I think that was a glitch rather than
Ah, okay.
Run!
Grenade launcher.
better idea. What's the Magnum?
Oh. That's unfortunate.
I know what it is. It's this thing. The high-powered handgun. Round.
Ah, nice. Okay.
We got a bit too soon there.
Shoulder. Oh god. Oh god. That was terrible.
Running.
Oh shit! Grenade. Afraid of it. Oh, his eyes are coming out! No. Shoulder.
Not quite.
Bastard! How did that not? It's been hit like twice. You'll have to get one more good shot in. Just use his grenade launcher. Because that stuns him as well.
The only thing I haven't
Go on, hit him.
anything else.
Oh, it's his chest! Go on. Okay, run.
I'm running.
Oh, no, get on the side, quick.
Way ahead of you.
Chest. Go on. Yes. Shot.
Fuck, I'm running away.
Yep.
It's not going to work. You know, I knew mid-run.
Fuck.
We're not being this.
Yeah, we are. You've got this car.
It's time to get. I think
No.
it's time to.
No.
We've got about. I'll give it 10 more minutes and then I'm quitting.
What? Why? What, you mean on the boss?
Yeah.
Well, it's okay if we make it like another 2 parts or something, but I think you've got this.
No,
Like,
no, we're not.
but you've been so close like twice.
No,
Yeah.
that was not close.
Yeah, it was. He only has 2 stages.
No, it's a third stage that we're not getting to, and I don't.
No, I don't think there would be.
There is a third stage
Okay.
of the fight. We haven't got to it yet.
Well, to me that seems like it's not the last stage. Okay, don't waste another. Okay, just stop using that.
I'm missing.
I don't know.
I haven't got a choice. I haven't got anything else to aim at him with. Problem is, again, this is why the Claire fight is harder. You haven't got the shotgun.
I mean, you're also starting with 0 ammo, which, as we know, is historically a bit of an issue. Just change your pistol, mate. Hey, Jan. Yeah, that's what we were thinking, that might be the case. If in that case, then we're going to have a final stream. Hey, by the way, Jan. It's just you at the moment. Wednesday seems to be a bad day. Oh, run.
Didn't get hit, did I?
Yeah, it's funny you should say that, Jan, because all this time I've been feeling internally and not expressing that saving ammunition is a good idea.
Look, I am not...
Hide behind.
Yeah, I'm well out of you. No, the problem is you're too frugal with your ammo.
No, well, clearly not, because you're entering this with only grenade launcher ammo. Clearly, I'm not saying to be.
Because the game doesn't give you enough
No,
at this point.
it gives you plenty, Cal.
No, it gives you plenty. It doesn't. It should give you way more for this fight.
No, Cal, honestly. Come on, Jan.
No, this is the final. If we don't beat it, then we don't beat it.
Well, that's ridiculous. You're being ridiculous. We can always do one more.
No, I am not doing this for an hour and a half each week.
Well, we can or put on the aim assist thing.
I'm not putting on the aim assist. I'd rather quit.
Really?
Yeah, genuinely.
Even if it's just for this fight.
Yes.
No one else shows up during me on Apex Legends. We don't have that, do we? Ooh, that was some weird animation.
Capcom, you don't expect us to be perfect, so we're not. Oh, fucking hell.
Free to play. Is it on PlayStation?
Yes, it got way too many BAFTA nominations.
Oh, right. There you go.
Fuck it and its fan base.
Run. Why is it bad?
Because it beat God of War for several BAFTAs, that's why.
Oh, that doesn't mean it's bad.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Why does that make it bad?
Because
Surely that makes the audience or the company that gives the awards bad for choosing it, rather than picking the bad game.
Because free-to-play games are killing the industry. Pay the fucking price to play some fucking games.
Dude, that's gatekeeping for like League of Legends is one of the premier MOBAs and one of the highest paid esports, and that is free to play. Like goes with Hearthstone and Magic Arena. How is that killing the video game industry?
Because it's incentivizing the whole pay to play scenario.
And you just said pay the price to play a game?
Yes, pay for if I get a full game, I don't get why people want...
You get access to the full game. It's just, I mean, it's like with you get access to the full game. It's just like additional, like you can pay to progress.
Oh, I got his eye.
Nice one. So you're doing much better this time.
Fuck! No, I'm not. I've
you're
lost my healing item.
Well, I think you're doing okay. One more, a couple more shots. Oh, the iris tells you. Okay, it's the iris. Look at the iris. Go on. Yeah, nice one.
I know where I'm aiming, it's just I'm not very good at aiming at it.
Yeah, okay, I'll agree with that, yeah. But I mean, in terms of, I don't think that free-to-play games kill the game industry in any way. I think you can have a very good free-to-play game, like Dota 2, for example. Or Team Fortress 2, that's a free-to-play game, and all the additions are purely cosmetic. And he got his arm. Oh, he's going mental. Yeah, you see it can over. I'd say if you can grab the high powered arms as well, chest.
I've used them up.
Oh, do. Hey! What up, tell you, dickhead. Boom,
Not
boom,
over
boom.
yet.
Boom, 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 shake the room. Yeah, it is.
Well, no, it should
boom,
be
boom,
over.
shake the room. Boom, 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 shake the room. Tick, 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 boom.
I went looking for gold.
You what?
Oh, well, because when the enemies die, the bosses die in Resident Evil 4, you get loads of money, so I went looking for the money.
Amazing.
So I've still not got out of Resident 4 mode.
Boom, 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 shake the room.
If there's a fucking plant thing.
Decontaminate after that, Jesus.
Is there anything else in here that I can use?
World of Tanks is quite a good free-to-play game as well, actually, and that is pure level progression. Like you can pay to. You missed an item. You missed an
It's
item.
a videotape.
Okay,
I don't give a shit.
that's fair. Like you can pay to level up and you can pay for better things, but
I don't. I don't like free-to-play games. I'd rather pay proper money and get a full price game. Oh, and by the way, I really hate the Pokemon fan base today.
oh yeah, you mentioned about this. Yeah, so what is it? You said that they're not starting. That they're not
Starting with the
releasing-
national dex,
Right.
a national Pokedex, and everyone's now saying, "I want a national Pokedex. I need a national Pokedex. I want my Pokemon from the DS on my Switch." Oh, fuck off and grow up.
Yeah.
My mom needs help.
If that game's out in 2020 because of you moaning bastards, I'm gonna be so pissed.
So I generally prefer to pay once for the whole game rather than grind for stuff, but I don't mind microtransactions when it's only holding back cosmetics. Yeah, I'm with you there. Ian.
I'm kind of with you, but at the same time, it's given the fact is games like that have given the right.
I agree with
They're kind of given license to a lot of companies to do a lot of shady shit.
I agree with you with the first point. Yeah, and you shouldn't be like you shouldn't be kept from parts of the game. You shouldn't be kept from parts of the game. But like the only way I think if it was like World of Tanks or something is if like you'd have to like be able to compete at that level to be able to play to be able to kind of play at that level. So having those areas kept from you isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Yeah, but
because you have
that
to-
makes it a pay-to-win game.
No, I'm saying that you have to have the skills to compete at the level that you're able to unlock.
Yeah.
So it's not pay to win. So Smite lets you pay a fixed price and get all current and future heroes. That's an interesting idea. I thought Smite was free to play anyway, though.
Ignore the fact I die a different way in the other scenario.
Yeah. Wait, so did they cure her then? Yeah.
Just leave her here.
Did she cure her?
She cured her, yeah.
Yeah.
Unauthorized
Battle
coup,
royales are
level
good.
4.
Battle royales are good as everyone starts on an even playing field.
What does
Yeah.
that mean?
No, the battle royales, they're an idea that I think is good in theory, but I've never really enjoyed them in practice.
That's fair. So is Apex Legends a battle royale? Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. It's that one you see on fucking YouTube videos. Is it that sponsors because YouTube doesn't pay people fucking money.
Okay.
I got the hiccups.
Oh, it's free to play, but you can pay for everything. Right, I understand. One of my friends is trying to get me into Smite, but I've only just got back into League, but I'm already rather bored of that, honestly.
We got to get the fuck out of here.
Wait, Sherry.
At least we haven't got Mr. X to deal with this time.
Yeah, that's true.
She left you, okay?
3-player squads, you pick a class. Oh, okay, wait, 3 play. Oh, okay. And how many teams are on? How many teams are on a?
If it's just Jan and Reese, I'm not going to be too unhappy with just them vote. We got Elliot's vote today.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking forward to doing that debate because
Which debate?
Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Because I've got 29. I need to have 64.
Yeah, of course.
I've got to start speeding this up, or we're never going to get this done.
Oh, so 60 teams total. Wow.
Here's the thing.
I wouldn't mind playing that with you actually, Anderson Point. That sounds quite fun.
Sherry. Can you walk faster? I don't want to rush you, but we have to go.
I know you're crippled and surviving a G-virus infection, but we gotta go.
So, well, let's talk about the games that joined the finals today.
Oh yeah, go on.
So we got God of War PS4, which was a no-brainer for best God of War.
Yeah, kind of entirely defensible.
Devil May Cry 5, which I think a few people are going to be a bit mad with us for that one, but at the same time, I feel like a few people will agree with us.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be interested to see how that turns out. And Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild won Best Open World, which might have some contention. You were the only one on the table who didn't vote for Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, because I've never played it, and also I think that I don't think Morrowind should have been discounted. I also don't think Skyrim should have been discounted as quickly.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I know we already have a Best Elder Scrolls, but equally,
I'm really
yeah, I think that those
Skyrim's the one we're going to get
I
the shit
admit
for.
to you, Sherry.
Sorry?
Everyone's forgotten about Morrowind. Skyrim's the one we're going to get the shit for.
No, I wouldn't say that everybody's forgotten about Morrowind. I think that people haven't played Morrowind.
Do you know what's weird? I've actually you can actually go to this place in Resident Evil Outbreak.
That's cool.
It's,
But yeah, people haven't played Morrowind. I'm not saying it's like. I'm not saying it's like. What's the word? Fuck. I'm not saying it's like culture. Like it's an amazing game. It can be quite difficult and tear your hair out a little bit. But I still think that the core mechanics of the game are fantastic. The world is fantastic. The lore is fantastic. And as an original world, as like one of the best open world games, I would say, it deserves more of a.
I mean, that being said, though, I feel like most of that was improved in Oblivion and Skyrim.
No, it lost some bits in Oblivion, and Skyrim was just no plans. And Skyrim was far too simplified comparatively. Just run past.
They're one-hit KOs.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
You can't run past them.
No, I'm saying shoot them and then run past.
Thank you, Sherry. See, she's being useful. She's being useful, Ashley. Remember that for future reference.
Wait, so how does the game go then, Jan? So how do you get loot?
Go down! Alright, well let Sherry go first then. Don't mind me. Let me go! Please!
Yeah, so do you get loot? Do you mean like you pick up different weapons, or like you can earn different items or something?
Do you know what? I can't be asked.
What for?
Anything down here.
Of course.
You need ammo,
Stupid
mate.
thing's locked.
Hold on.
Sherry, where do you...
I think I can open it from the other side.
Detonation.
Hey, nice. So I would definitely advise doing a search around. Everyone start playing flies over the map. Squads jump out onto the map below together. Okay, you just run past, just ignore it. Just ignore it. You've got one shot left, for fuck's sake! The door was open.
No, it's not.
Okay.
And those things are one-hit KOs. I am not taking my chance with a fucking handgun.
It was my bad. I thought the door was open.
No, there's another one in here. Where is it?
To the
No, it's the stacks you're aiming for. Oh, it's going to get me.
What the hell is up with
Hey,
you?
nice. Oh, God damn it, Sherry!
Hurry, Claire!
Fuck you, Sherry!
Why isn't it a pull door?
Nice work.
You nearly got me killed! Oh, fucking hell. You know that scene from John Carpenter's thing that said, "You gotta be fucking kidding me."
Wait, so, but what is the loot that you
Sherry,
find?
you hanging in
Like,
there?
does it alter the experience at all?
Atta girl. I think we're almost
Map
out of
is
here.
so big, it's like 20 plus COD maps. Wow, shit, that's amazing.
Imagine that.
Worth a try.
Which explains the train that Leon got on.
Oh yeah.
Let me see if there's anything.
Oh yeah, boy. Nice.
That almost certainly means another boss, doesn't it?
Yep.
Oh, fucking
What?
hell.
What no?
I need a cap.
Those armor health attachments. Health packs and shield recharges. Okay. Okay, that sounds interesting. I'll actually download that, yeah, that sounds quite good.
Fuck it.
What are you dropping? Do you want to drop...
7.
What did you drop?
Nothing.
Oh. Drop,
Hang on.
Hill detonation.
drop like a handgun or something.
No.
Okay. Will you need that? What are you doing?
Got an idea.
Okay.
I don't need 2 handguns.
Uh-huh. Good idea.
I need a needless another thing to go. That's 6 minutes. Some Sunday we'll deal with this next round.
Yep. I can only foresee that being incredibly useful. Yeah, that, it does sound quite good actually, and I'll be sure to give it a go at some point.
What are you doing? I gotta get this train moving. I need you to stay right
Train,
here.
get the
okay?
rolling all night long.
I promise I won't move.
Good.
I promise I won't move.
I know.
Always.
Yeah, always.
You get stabbed through the chest. I didn't
No.
move, Claire. Come on in, you'll be in a world of pure inebriation.
On PS4 it's like 25 gigabytes. I had a ton of problems with it. Okay.
That's still way too much, bro.
Dude, World of Warcraft's like 40, 50 megabytes, gigabytes.
And this explains this scene.
Hey. Back to RE2.
You're down here too?
Yeah. But the whole place is coming down. Look, you need to get out. Fast.
I know.
Did you
I
kill
found a
Birkin
way
too?
out.
Yep. Yep.
I think
Took me like
we
8
can all make
tries.
it.
Which one of us killed Birkin?
Where are you now?
Claire.
I'm up your ass and to the
Leon?
left.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
Don't worry about me. Just get out of here.
Leon! Leon!
I'll see you in this.
Damn!
See you after this next boss fight.
So let's get on the train. I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
No, nothing possibly.
Again, you can do this entire area in Outbreak in Resident
Oh,
Evil.
for fuck's sake.
How are you not
Oh,
dead?
for God's sake! He's even more spiky than usual. Please don't waste all of your ammo.
Do you know, I think I'll change.
It's a lot of eyes.
I think I'll change the video.
Yes. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know what they say, Ren?
Oh, don't.
The more the merrier!
I absolutely think that will be the case, Jan. Keep an eye on him.
I don't know where he is.
Oh, Jesus. Oh. Oh, God.
I was going to keep an eye on him, I can't.
Fucking hell. Oh, damn it, Birkin. Stop eating G stuff.
The virus is designed to have a real kicking feature. You almost have to destroy every cell of the body and obliterate it.
Wait. Reese, have they revealed the new design?
No, I think he's making a joke about the G
Oh,
virus.
right, sorry, never mind. I was going to say, like, I'm surprised. I would have thought you'd have told me. It's on the bottom right. Oh, just grows more. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm out of luck here.
He's one of the same. Holy shit.
Why don't you die, please?
Tom at Open Room came up with a really good name, Birkin, and it's just Burger King. The new Burger King mascot is weird. That's it. Oh no, she's still up.
I'm still standing
No.
better than ever been. Well, that's not true. Go away!
Oh, Christ almighty.
I'm out.
Pistol.
I'm out.
Quick, the pistols should silence this foe.
Detonation.
I'm down to 3 bullets. Literally.
Yep. Grenade.
Tell me that 3 pistol bullets are going to do with it. Actually, I've just realised I want to lose.
What?
I can't beat the final boss if I...
You can do it.
No, I literally cannot do
Use a
it.
grenade somehow. Can you knife him? Try and knife him.
Shit.
3 grenades.
So I'm trying to do.
Go on, Carl, you got this. Oh shit, that did quite a lot of damage actually. Wait for his eyes to respawn. Okay, run.
Shit, I thought he was dead then.
Nope. There'll be a cutscene.
I've literally still all I've got.
Right.
Where is he?
He'll be jumping up, he'll be climbing up the wall.
What
Oh no,
do you
that's
think-
just dribble.
What do you think that's accomplishing? That's all I want to know.
Oh, there he is. Oh, throw. Ah,
Too
no.
far.
Hey, no way! No
The
way!
minute you're going to realise what the problem is.
Oh, yeah.
Seriously, that should be him dead.
He's come back from a lot worse. I mean, you did that first try, to be fair. That's what's impressed me more than anything.
I took literally everything I had, but...
True. This is where you find another 400
It's
minigun,
okay.
minigun shots.
I'm here.
Or it turns you into Leon.
Yeah, it doesn't quite have the same ring to it as Resident Evil 4's Escape, where you go on a jet ski
That's quite cool.
from an exploding island.
That's quite awesome.
Or Resident Evil 3, where you go in a helicopter out to fly a nuke.
Oh, sick. Mildly concerned.
We gotta get out of Raccoon City.
Yep.
By the way, do you know how Mr. X is in this game?
Yeah.
God help us if they do this with Nemesis Resident Evil 3 remake.
Oh, they will. They absolutely will.
I mean, it was hard enough dealing with Mr. X. I'm now got to do that with Nemesis?
Is Nemesis just a stronger version of Mr. X?
Yes.
Oh,
As in, he can fire guns at you, he
Huh.
runs.
lol.
So what's the first thing you want to do when we get out of here?
Bath. Get my eye checked out.
I want to see where you live.
That's weird. Okay, kid.
Die.
Time to return you to Child Protective Services.
Claire.
Leon! It's so good to see you.
See, I'm not used to it, because that's the bonus costume you get in Resident
it's-
Evil 4 for
right.
doing 100%.
Oh, no way.
For finishing the story first time.
Oh, in Resident Evil 4. That's funny.
That's the bonus one you get finishing the story the first time.
I don't know.
So Adam enlightened me on the lore the other week, and dear God, the reason Birkin is going after Sherry
Oh
is
yes,
very wrong.
we've
Yeah.
done it on stream.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's stuff here. Sadly, not much.
No.
Was there any ammunition in the JMB gun?
No.
There's something in there? What's that?
Gunpowder.
Gunpowder.
Not very useful right now.
Emma, just to give you context, we're coming into this with, like, literally zero ammo. Literally zero
I've got
ammo.
a couple of flashbangs, that's it.
So we've got 2 flash grenades to fight the final boss.
There's something over
Oh,
here.
maybe? More gunpowder. You got 50 handgun bullets. What, are they handgun bullets? Or are they something else?
I've got handgun bullets and a knife.
Okay, I reckon you can do it. Wait, oh no, wait, are they submachine gun bullets? I think they'll be submachine gun. Oh no. Okay, well, I mean, you got 50 bullets. I reckon
Okay, let's see.
maybe you can do this in 50 shots.
Is there anything else in here?
No. Oh wait, I mean, there's a knife back there.
I'll deal with that as and when it comes.
Okay.
Anything in here? Anything at all?
Nope.
Got barely any health either.
I would move back if I were you, Cal.
Can I take a ticket, sir?
Oh my goodness me! Jesus Christ, it's the one reborn.
You gotta stop moving like this.
I think this is what people on Fox News think feminism is.
Right. Are there any eyes anywhere?
Hope you
I
like
can't
bullets,
really
'cause
see
I got a
him.
hell of a lot more.
Are you sure about that? Oh Jesus! I would just run. Can you not get through?
No, I'm as far back as I can go.
She's
but-
still kicking.
Oh, look at me, I don't know.
Shoot the head flap, I think. Oh Jesus! Oh my God!
I think I'm... No! Just a...
Oh Jesus! That is
I think I'm
terrifying.
going for that.
Yeah, I think you're right. That is absolutely horrific. Oh God!
Please go away.
Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! You got eaten by a vagina! Oh God! The boar!
Normally it's the other way around.
Oh Jesus! That's really not very pleasant to look
I
at.
knew you were going to lose your shit.
Oh, that's made me very sad now.
I don't think aim assist is going to help. Just... Well, at least we now we've got...
Try throwing a flashbang to begin with.
I don't think that's going to help, Ren.
It might do.
He hasn't got any eyes!
He's got one big eye.
That doesn't count!
Kind of does.
Anything else I've got that I can
Just use the knife. Can you throw the knife? Yeah, that's the thing with these kind of games. I feel like a lot of it is about fetish. Like, a lot of it could be taken in some way to be a fetish. Can we just not go to the bottom of the train and just, you know, fingers crossed that this never actually happened?
No, I don't think that's the case.
Okay. Thank God Cal wasn't tasked to design it, or else Birkin would have had feet instead
For
of the
fuck's
gloves.
sake, Jan!
I think Cal was involved with the design of the one reborn though, Jan. Throw the flashbang first.
Alright, we'll do your idea then.
Just see if it does anything. Oh God, that is horrible.
Did fuck all.
Okay, wait for the eye to come out then. Yeah, because it doesn't look like there's anything you can really do to
Like bullets, 'cause I
damage
got
it
a
at
hell of a
first.
lot more.
Oh no, I mean, yeah, no, it looks like... Oh no, it's just pulling me closer.
I can't really hit the other
How the hell are
eyes,
you
I can
still
see.
kicking?
Oh,
See, I can see
the,
them
the
moving,
eyes are
but-
coming out shortly. No, don't. Oh God, it's so gross.
I think considering Birkin's been more of a part of Claire's storyline,
Yeah.
I think it makes more sense for Claire to be the final fight against him.
Yeah, I completely agree. But it would fucking help if we had Leon here, because he actually has bullets currently.
No, he
Oh,
doesn't.
Jesus.
Remember, we traded for a rocket launcher.
Oh, no way!
We're not out of the woods yet.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit, right. Okay.
Leon! Little help!
Do something! Where are you? Oh, there we are. Okay.
You know that rocket launcher you got?
Yeah, Emma says, so have we learnt a lesson throughout this game, Cal?
I am not bad.
No, you're not bad at the game, you just fucking... just waste your ammo.
The last thing I was dealing with was a boss.
No, but although like the last 3 enemies you've fought, apart from the planktons, have all been bosses. So therefore it's replaced your ammo in between, but before that...
No,
Cal will never learn anything.
The plant bosses...
No, I'm saying that throughout the game, conserve your fucking ammo, dude. Do it. I'm not being too I'm not being too
police
brutal with
station.
it.
In the police station, you're in loads of corridors. Oh, there's the end. I'm not dead. So we can never unsee that, can we?
Nope. That will haunt my dreams forever. I'm still standing after everything.
So, are you guys like boyfriend and girlfriend?
No.
We're just
Not until the writers decided to retcon it for this game.
last night.
Yeah. Would have been one hell of a first date,
First
though.
date, though?
Yeah. You know, no idea.
Look! He might be able to give us a ride.
What if it's not just the city?
Get Sherry out of here.
To be fair, the animation wasn't too bad. Claire just looked a little like Action Man. Duncan. Oh,
Dickwad!
that was rude. Yeah, you're definitely dead. He's definitely gonna die.
He was friendly.
The animation wasn't too bad. Claire just looked like an Action Man dunked in the toilet at the end of it. Yeah, a little bit,
Is
to
it
be
over?
fair.
Guys, get your votes ready because when we get to the DLC, we're going to start our debate on the best Resident Evil game for my next book.
But are we doing the DLC now?
Yeah, you damn
We'll,
right.
we'll have to, yeah.
Oh, we have to, I guess, yeah.
Well, we've got 30 minutes to kill and we're going to do the debate,
That's
so
true.
we might as well do a bit of the DLC.
Yeah, why not?
We've got nothing else we can be doing.
True.
Hey, you guys can adopt me.
Dude, how are you over the death of your parents that quick?
I don't. To be fair, they weren't around all that much, so I don't imagine.
And they were certainly around loads for the past fucking 24 hours for her.
Wednesdays is on to get your blood pumping.
So that's Resident Evil 2. We'll discuss our full thoughts on it once we get past this game.
Yeah.
See what rank I got. C! Fuck you!
Dude, it was never. I'm surprised you got that.
How does anyone get an S in this game? There's now S
Second.
plus.
Conserving the ammo.
No, S plus you're only allowed to save 3 times.
That's fair. I'm not much of a Resident fan, to be honest, so I ain't much use. That's fair. I've played, the only one I've actually played ever is Resident Evil 3, and that was for about like 15 minutes.
Well,
Are we counting
no, we're counting Resident Evil DLC counts as part of the game.
Was the DLC good?
Yeah, DLC is quite good. The DLC is actually quite good, yeah, no.
I'm with you, Ian. The only ones I've seen played are this one and 7, and I've seen parts of
Hey,
4.
Ren, can you get the mute button so the dictaphone doesn't pick up?
What, sorry? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Do you want me to mute this?
Yeah,
Okay.
because we're going to be recording this, obviously.
Okay.
But I'll do Forgotten Soldier because I've been trying to get good at that one.
Okay.
And I can sort of.
one where you start it.
You start with very little ammo, and
Do you have boss fights in this version?
only play Hunk because Mr. X shows up.
Oh, right, okay.
We'll do that.
Your objective is to recover the G-Virus. His first USS mission should have been simple, but everything changed in a hail of gunfire.
Yeah, this is basically what happened after that whole incident. Yeah, so going into dictaphone recording for the book. Let's see how it goes. Right, this is best Resident Evil game. I'm joined by Ren in person.
Brains!
And we've got Jan, Emma, and Reese in chat.
Is that a note?
Yes, it is a note. We're not doing that because we're doing some. But the interesting thing is we're doing this whilst actually playing the Resident Evil 2 Remake DLC.
Yep. So let's see how this goes.
But okay, Resident Evil, you're not really much of a massive player of it.
I'm not very well versed in it, no.
I really like Resident Evil. It was like one of the first sort of game series I got for what's it called, the PlayStation.
Was that the first one?
The first 3 came out on PlayStation 1. It's one of the reasons why I was very surprised when it went to the GameCube.
Okay.
Because
That's quite cool.
well, yeah, but at that point there hadn't really been much of a market for Resident Evil outside the PlayStation.
That's fair. Oh god. Oh god, Callus is gonna. Oh, there you go. Just one pass, just one pass, just one pass. Stop aiming, just one pass.
But here's the thing though. So we've got a bit. Here's the thing though. Resident Evil kind of lost its way a while back, and now it's kind of back on track.
Is that around 5?
Five's kind of the beginning of the end, because they added the co-op mode, which it really takes away from the horror.
Right.
like there's one action and horror can mix. Co-op and horror does not.
Really?
You know, I stand by that opinion. Co-op and horror really are not good together.
I can't think of any examples where they have.
But I mean, when it comes to the Resident Evil games, the whole point of them is they're survival horror games.
Yeah.
At the end of
Oh,
the day.
just so you know, guys, I'm gonna keep YouTube open on my phone because it will allow me to see the comments faster than it appears on screen.
Yeah, Resident Evil. Reese has a good point there. He's basically said Resident Evil 4 is like a really great B movie.
Okay, that's interesting.
Oh yeah. But here's the thing though, they've always kind of been like B movies. That's kind of been their fault. It's only recently that people have tried to take them seriously. I mean, that's the thing about modes like the DLC game Resident Evil 2 Remake. They were meant to be like things you unlock. You unlocked this sort of mode in the original.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, which Resident Evil 2 are we taking into account? Are we going for the PlayStation original or the remake? Because there's a lot of the remake does a lot better. There's a lot the PlayStation 2 original does better.
I don't know. I haven't seen Resident Evil 2 actually played ever. But from what I can tell, this is a really good game.
Yeah, no, I must be honest. I feel like I have more. I feel like I'm more frightened. At the end of the day, I feel like they're both very comparable in a lot of ways. But I feel like the remake, it's a little more frightening, in a sense. It's a little more. I've got to manage my shit better.
Wait,
which I don't. Which I feel like it's a lot less forgiving in terms of managing what you do and don't.
Emma, what are the farts that you're talking about in the director's
Oh
cut?
yes, well, I'll explain that. See the soundtrack in the original Resident Evil had some terrible songs. It had this. If you got the DualShock version,
Yeah.
it made it sound like if you got to the bass, it went. Look it up after the thing. It's
Okay, that's weird.
it made all the soundtrack in that game is fucking appalling.
Did it ruin it? Yeah.
It did. The soundtracks did that's one thing that all the Resident Evil games never did really very well. Up until actually, the original soundtrack for 2 is quite good.
Yeah.
The original soundtrack for 2 is quite good, but that's about it. I really don't like because when we did our playthrough of the remake, I didn't actually set it to do the music from the. Do the music from the original game, but that was a shame because if you get the original, the sound, I feel like the sound effects and the music are very iconic with that game. But here's the thing though, Resident Evil. I've recently gone back and played Resident Evil 4. I rebought it for my Switch.
Yeah.
And that game, it surprised me how much it holds up for as drastically different as it was to the Resident Evil games that came before it.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 4 is really quite clever in how it handles its system. I mean, it's still tank controls, and it's built like a traditional Resident Evil. Because an example of this being that someone actually modded the game, and made it with fixed camera angles like the original Resident Evil games.
Okay, interesting.
And it still works. So it's kind of still built to be like that.
It's interesting that they decided to move away from that after the third one.
I also find it interesting that they decided this was the time to go to the GameCube. Like, we're not going to the PlayStation 2, even though most of our core audience is on are from Sony.
Yeah.
We just said no, we're gonna do this now.
I'm thinking maybe we should change modes, by the way, because you seem to be getting killed a lot. Reese says 4 is the only one that lets you sit on the throne, plus the amazing weapons and costumes for Ashley, like the night armor.
Yeah, no. If you do the game, it's like if you do a certain way of doing it, you get a suit of armor for her, which means she can't be hurt.
Okay, that's quite funny.
But and also you can get what I like about all these games is you can get the infinite rocket launcher.
Oh, you dead?
But the infinite rocket, and that's really fucking funny, especially Resident Evil 4. Like, you got this rocket launcher that never runs out of ammo.
Lol.
And it's again, Resident Evil 4 has a very good inventory system. Some of the boss fights are actually really kind of. There's only one bullshit boss fight in Resident Evil 4,
Which is
Salazar.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
You've got so many things to worry about. You've got like the vines around the corner. They're going to hit him with the. You've got to be wearing quick time events for. You've got to be aiming perfectly at this thing, and then he's got an insta kill move, which in a survival horror game, no boss should have an insta kill move.
In a Resident Evil game.
Not no, just survival horror in general. Survival horror.
Last fight with Mr. X.
Yeah, I don't like it in that one either.
That's fair. Okay.
And I mean, I really like Resident Evil 4. I think Resident Evil 4's really well. I know it's tank controls, but it's actually really well designed tank controls.
What are tank controls? So you use that for
it means basically you have to. Well, it's the thing. You know, when you're playing Resident Evil 2 remake, and you can move about and aim. It's like I can move and aim here.
Yeah.
Resident Evil 4, you have to stop and shoot.
Oh, right, okay.
And you're only. It would be like doing it like this.
Yeah.
This is all I'm allowed to do. I can't move.
Okay, right, I understand. That's weird. Just run past it, mate.
But then again, you couldn't do that in any original Resident Evils.
Oh god, what the fuck is that? Oh my god, it's that guy from Pan's Labyrinth.
No, it's these are some of the underground. They were some of the underground zombies you got in Code Veronica. Actually, that's another game we should talk about. Code Veronica.
Emma, honestly, just don't ask.
So Emma's basically said, "How have I missed so many zombies?" Right, I forgot he was there. To be honest. Also, I need to kill him because he's got supplies.
He's dropped it already.
But I mean, I really like a lot of aspects of Resident Evil, of Code Veronica. Code Veronica really was a system seller.
Yeah. For
the Dreamcast at the time.
From what I've seen, just run past it. Just go through the book.
I can't keep running past him. Look, this is going to go in a book. Let's not have an argument about how to play Resident Evil 2.
Okay.
In the middle of the book.
How to play fucking games in general, apparently.
No. I am not as bad at survival horrors as you make out I am.
I can entirely attest that you very much are. Apologies for that noise on the recording, by the way, because the noise came out of the controller there. So, what would you say in comparison to Resident Evil 7, which is done in a similar style to this, because it's third-person shooter?
No. Resident Evil 7 is first-person.
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry, okay.
That's why they really kind of designed that with the VR in mind.
Right, okay.
Which, incidentally, Resident Evil 7's VR is fucking terrifying.
I can imagine. I would hate playing it just on the...
It was one of those where you're just playing it, and I was struggling not to stay on stream half the time. Some poo came out! Mm-hmm. It is like Jack. Seriously, half of what was in Resident Evil 7 they borrowed for Resident Evil 2 remake because Mr. X is very much like Jack Baker.
Oh yeah, because he's just immortal.
But again, it's like it's interesting what they borrow from what all these horror franchises now they keep reinventing it. They sort of think like the original 3 games. It's let's borrow from George Romero's Night of the Living Dead. Then in Resident Evil 4, it's the hills have. It's kind of like the hills have eyes. And in
Emma has just said that Resident 7 in VR is going to be scary as fuck. Cal's done an entire series where he streamed it in VR. He can attest that it is fucking terrifying.
The weird thing is about Resident Evil 7, it's one of the few games that, you see games that have VR systems put in place and they don't really add much to the game. Resident Evil 7 is one of the few examples where it actually improves the game. Resident Evil 7 is a pretty good game, but it's actively improved by its VR, and the VR's fucking terrifying.
I think for survival horror, if you're going to go for a first person, having it in VR just makes the most sense because it really puts you into that thought process of oh shit, this is survival.
I mean, we were all expecting Resident Evil 7 not to really play like that because we haven't had a Resident Evil game that played like that in such a long time.
Yeah.
The whole survival horror aspect has they've gone so action heavy. And then not only have they told you that, but they basically said, by the way, you're also going to be in a bit of trouble because you've now half the tricks you knew don't work anymore.
Yeah.
Like you can shoot Jack all you want, he's only going to get stunned.
Yeah.
You're going to have to wait until...
a boss fight, basically.
Before you even remotely get close to killing him.
that was one of the cool things I actually quite enjoyed. Is that the boss fights are not what you expect, and like when you're so early on in Resident Evil 7. What's that?
But here's the.
Yeah, so Jan's just made a joke about explaining the context in the recording, saying that, well, I discussed how Resident Evil 3 has handled the story. Ren told me to grab the key off the zombie on the floor, which was hardly relevant.
It's so hard to really just think. Like I will say though, one I'm going to give a bit of credit to because Elliot really liked it and kind of wanted to vote for it in some ways, is Resident Evil 1 remake on the GameCube. Like that is seriously good.
Yeah.
The one thing I'll say against Resident Evil 1 remake, is that, and this is something that Kai Icarus mentioned on Madness, so that when people take me up on this, that's where I'll own up to it.
Yeah.
Which is that if you play that game without the D-pad, if you play an analog, it breaks the game.
Really?
Because it's not designed. The original Resident Evil wasn't designed with that in mind. The fact that you've got a lot more control, actually kind of weakens the challenge in that game.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the things I enjoyed about Resident Evil 7 is that, like, it because it was such a huge change from 5 and 6, which were very combat oriented from the get-go. It puts you in this world where you are kind of so vulnerable. Like, to begin with, you're basically just like
you're in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, you're mutilated completely. And it shows you just how weak your character is, because you're basically just like a normal dude, and as you progress through, like you get access to more and more weapons and things.
It's one of the reasons why the molded makes such an impact, because at that point you've not faced any mini enemies. You've only had the family members and your now psychopathic wife to deal with.
Yeah.
And now you've got this trouble.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do is the real question.
But that's what's quite interesting about it, is it gives you that complete feeling of vulnerability. With Resident Evil 2, at least you know. Like, I mean, the first parts of Resident Evil 7, you don't even get a gun until like half an hour in at least.
No, yeah. The cop sees you at the window and gives you a knife.
Exactly.
But thanks, dickhead.
But with this game, like, you start off with weapons to begin with. With Resident Evil 2 HD remake, you start off with weapons to begin with, so you know it's going to be a lot more about shooting. But the actual survival horror in Resident Evil 7 is far stronger than in this game, I think.
Resident Evil 7 probably does challenge you to use your resources. I actually think this is more closer to a traditional survival horror than Resident Evil 7. I think Resident Evil 2 remake does it a little bit better.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if we are talking survival horror as a genre, like Amnesia: The Dark Descent has literally no combat whatsoever. I think this fits into the zombie survival horror.
But you got to remember, Resident Evil 7 was not just Resident Evil. The very first one was the first survival horror. They hadn't made a game like that up to that point. It's not like there was blueprints to draw from.
Yeah.
It's we've got this game. We want to make this game. And considering the guy who made it, his last credit was he was a director for an Aladdin game on the Super Nintendo.
Ah, really?
I promise that's true.
Oh.
But here's the thing that.
You're dead.
Here's a tip if you're playing Resident Evil 7. No, Resident Evil 2. Don't fire a gun near any lickers. I mean, that's something that was actually genius about Resident Evil 2 Remake. It basically took a lot of the things that people were familiar with and probably went into the game really cocky, I'll figure this out, I can do this, I know what to do. Oh shit, this is completely different from last time. Like Mr. X is a prime example of that.
Yeah. I suppose that's a really good way to subvert expectations in that way.
Yeah, no, I honestly, I didn't think Resident Evil Remake, 2 Remake, was going to subvert expectations. And that's one of the things I find interesting with Capcom when they make these games. It's not a case of we're going to remake the game exactly as it was before and appease the fans that way. We're going to give them a different experience to last time.
Yeah.
And that's something that I think really is admirable about.
Absolutely. And like looking at this game, the complete redesign, you can tell that there's been so much love and care put into this game, like, you know, by real fans and by people who understand what modern survival horror should be, I think. Because I think this game is a fantastic example of it.
Yeah, no. Resident Evil 2 remake is very good. I feel like Resident Evil 7, but I feel like we've gone off topic. I feel like with Resident Evil, there's some interesting things that Resident Evil 1 remake brought into it. Like they gave you the red heads, the crimson heads, they're called. Which is, if you didn't burn the bodies of the zombies, they came back as even more aggressive versions.
Oh, that's quite cool.
I mean, I'm actually surprised they never brought it back. It only ever came back in Resident Evil Railgun game.
Interesting.
Which, actually being said, Umbrella Chronicles is probably one of my favourite spin-offs.
Oh, is that a knife?
Yes, no.
Oh, okay.
Here's another tip. The dogs in Resident Evil, the big scare that everyone brings up when they talk about Resident Evil is the dog that busts through the window in Resident Evil 1. There's so many, there's a lot of iconic moments, there's a lot of iconic monsters, like there's Mr. X, there's Nemesis. We didn't really talk about Resident Evil 3. Like, Resident Evil 3 is not the best game, but it did introduce, which is one of the reasons why I find it so surprising that Nemesis became the poster child for all the monsters in Resident Evil. I think the one thing that all these Resident Evil games share in common, which I actually thought they were going to ditch in Resident Evil 7 based on the way it was working, but they did keep up with it, is it's essentially bioterrorism. It's science gone wrong. It's like there's not a massive outbreak like in the films where, and the less said about the shitty Resident Evil films, the better. But it's not like there's an outbreak and it goes everywhere. It's very localized.
Yeah.
And I find it interesting that that's the design philosophy they went with. For
Yeah,
this
it's
game.
quite an interesting idea of it, isn't it?
That's what, hence the title, Resident Evil. Although it's called Biohazard in Japan.
Oh, weird.
What's amazing is the Resident Evil 7 is called Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. But in Japan, it's called Biohazard 7 Resident Evil.
No way. That's quite cool.
Yeah, I remember someone did the guy John Bentley in the Honest trailer for it said this must be so confusing to the Japanese. And I mean, I'm personally I'm kind of the opinion that one of the things is I feel like there's so many things about Resident Evil 1's remake that it breaks the game a little bit. Like it gives you a little too much control than you would have had in the original game, and that means certain points are a little certain points don't work as well.
I'd just like to bring up Jan's point here because he's put something quite interesting. 7 was definitely a response to people's dislike of 6, and what a breath of fresh air it was. The fact that it took a while to reconnect to the rest of the series actually improves it, in my opinion.
Yeah, but that's a good point actually. Resident Evil 7, the lock sound again. Resident Evil 7 is primarily this game. It feels like an apology.
Yeah, I feel that actually.
It's like saying, look, we know we fucked up.
Yeah. But then, as Jan said,
what can we do now to make good on it? I actually didn't pre-order that game because I was so burnt out by Resident Evil. I thought I'm just going to be disappointed again.
Yeah.
And I was so surprised to go, do you know what? I'm not disappointed. I really love this. I really love this game. And I actually was saying for a while I thought it was my favourite. Incidentally, one of the things I find interesting is I have now gone back and played Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 holds up remarkably well. The aesthetic of... Actually, here's one thing that I don't like about any of the Resident Evils, and I thought we'll bring this up. It's something that Gerard the Completionist brought up. Lockdown. In Madness. Which is... They kind of did... all these Resident Evil games kind of have a quite interesting environment. And then they ditch it in the latter half of the game. Like, one example of this is, here's an example of it. In Resident Evil 2, you got the city aesthetic in the police station. Yeah. And then suddenly I'm in the sewer and underground. It's always an underground lab. And that's the thing about it, it's always an underground lab of some sort.
Oh, I just thought safe flamethrower for the lickers.
Yeah, but I was hoping I could get the backpack shit. Trust me, that's the time I use it. That's one of the things I don't like about Resident Evil has a really challenging DLC. Like Resident Evil 2's DLC, like Resident Evil 7, the DLC's not there. Comparing the DLC, well, Resident Evil 4 doesn't have this because it didn't have a DLC. It did have a special edition, but that's about it. And if I'm say to compare the special edition, like Resident Evil 4 actually don't play the PlayStation 2 version of that game.
Really?
Yeah, it's so poorly handled.
Why is that?
Well, because they didn't bother updating it.
Oh no.
It was basically the cutscenes don't even play properly. They just microcosms the cutscenes from the GameCube version.
Oh god.
And as a result, they don't play in full screen.
Really?
So, and the costumes don't change if you change the character's costume, so it always looks really weird.
Oh god, that's
The aim didn't work very well. I mean, the Wii version actually is quite good, because having the... But again, that kind of broke the game, because you had to point it...
It's interesting that... Because if that was my first experience with it, like you would have it kind of tarnished by what a good game it should have been, or it should be considered. But then,
which incidentally, my first go of it was on PlayStation 2. I only bought the GameCube version later when everyone said no, the GameCube version is better, and they were so right.
Is it good on the Switch?
It's very good on the Switch because it's essentially the Wii version.
Yeah, that's fine.
Except without the motion controls. But I really like Resident Evil 4 for a lot of reasons, but there's a couple of... I mean, even a lot of people go on about the escort missions, that they don't like the escort mission aspect of it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though, that Ashley gets kidnapped so many times that you won't be doing the escort missions all that much.
No.
Especially in the later game. The later game, she's barely in it, and you're not really having to worry about her.
I think it speaks to the quality of the game, the fact that they keep getting remade to different consoles, and they keep selling, because otherwise they wouldn't keep making them.
Look, the thing is, Capcom knows what they have in their hands.
Yeah.
And as much as they started out with this whole campy B horror film, they know it can work. I mean, they've even made CG films that are really good.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, Resident Evil Degeneration and Resident Evil Retribution.
Were they good?
They're quite good, yeah.
Okay.
They basically, one of them was they were both bridge gaps in games like one of them was a bridge gap for Resident Evil 5 and the other one's a bridge gap for Resident Evil 6.
Okay.
But
I feel like one of the biggest sorry, just as an aside, I feel like one of the biggest mistakes they made was getting rid of Wesker.
Spoiler alert.
Well, who's gonna play 5 and who hasn't, or like, yeah. Well,
who hasn't seen that?
I mean, we're on 7 now, so I mean, not currently we're playing 2, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Key noise. Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil's big boss is taken out in 5, but I feel like at that point he had served his narrative plot. I didn't think what more they could have done with him.
No, I just like him as a character. He's cool.
Yeah, which is better than what they do with him in the films.
Yeah,
Do you know how he dies in the final film?
Oh.
A door drops on him.
Really?
I'm not joking. A door drops on him.
And
he's no longer the main villain. They changed it to the guy from Game of Thrones.
They cooked him. But he'd already died in an earlier film.
It's his clone.
I know, but like, that's so stupid.
I know. Do you know what's amazing? When I actually got down to do Resident Evil, the final chapter, I went to the cinema and actually said, I'm going to count how long it takes for this film to piss me off. And it was less than a minute.
Yeah, of course.
But that's kind of the point. Resident Evil's fan base was so primed for those films, and just to see it go so badly wrong was why that film hurts as much as it does, because there's such a lot. I think we have to start making the comparisons now, but
yeah.
I mean, you've seen me play Resident Evil 2, you've seen me play Resident Evil 7, you've seen me play Resident Evil 4.
Yeah.
Just on looks alone, which one made you think, give us a go at the controller?
Well, mostly because I wish that I could take control of this game and stop you from sucking at it, Resident Evil 2. However, one of the things, I think I would probably enjoy 7 most to play.
I think you'd shit yourself a little too much.
I think I completely agree with you. I completely agree that I would shit myself, but I think it. I don't know. That would be the one that would be most challenging to me. I think this Resident Evil 2 seems quite traditional, which I'm not averse to, but I think Resident Evil 7 is one that would be more interesting to me, at least to begin with, because later on it basically becomes this game.
Yeah.
In FPS. Which is fine.
Again, Resident Evil 7, it had that great. It was actually probably the one that kept its cool aesthetic the longest.
Yeah, consistently.
It consistently kept it. It took a while, and then it went onto the ship, and it kind of lost a bit of it.
They have quite a few nice things in there where you play as flashback characters to try to figure out what they've done.
And the DLC was kind of around that as well. And then there was even a DLC that took place after the events of the game. But here's no, you need the key.
Oh, right. Okay.
Here's the thing though, Resident Evil 7. I think my biggest issue with it is it's really it can be really hard in certain areas and for really bullshit reasons.
Okay, like what?
Like the molded are a bit. They definitely take more bullets.
Right.
Until Resident Evil 2 came out and the zombies really became bullet sponges.
Yeah.
But with Resident Evil 7, it feels like the villains take a really long time. But they're also kind of dumber in some senses. Like the RE7. I think there's more. I don't think it's worth mentioning the RE7 demo, Jan. But I hated the. But the fact of the matter is, if I'm comparing the bosses, Resident Evil 7 probably... I'd say Resident Evil 2 has the most challenging bosses. Resident Evil 7 has bosses that really are... They're terrifying, but they're not too difficult.
I feel like with Resident Evil 7, just kind of considering the fact that they're actual characters that you interact with throughout the realms of the game, like, you know, with William Birkin, you never actually meet him pre-transformation. You hear about everything, but with the characters, it feels like
there's only more character in Resident Evil 7.
You're more, not that you're more imperiled, but like you're in a circumstance where you feel the horror aspect more than this, I would say.
But Resident Evil 4 is really, what Resident Evil 4 I think does well, and this is the horror aspect of it that I feel like doesn't get enough attention. It really gives you a sense of isolation. You are in the middle of this village, there is no backup, and everything around you wants to kill you.
Now all I'm hearing is the song Isolation from the Mighty Boosh. Isolation. Yeah, no, I
whereas I feel like you get a certain sense of that in Resident Evil 7.
Yeah, that's what I mean, because it's literally you trapped in a house by your captors who are all deranged maniacs.
And they're cannibals.
Yes, exactly. And I think that the fact that you have a face and a voice to put to the characters who are, you know, imprisoning you, who are supplying you with the horror aspect of the game.
You get a certain sense of that in Resident Evil 4. The cultists definitely have a voice. But I feel like all the challenge that all the characters, like, it's really a case of
nice on that. Sorry, you got to be
who's more challenging to deal with, Mr. X or Jack Baker? And I'd say Jack, you can manipulate him a lot more.
Yeah.
Like, he's only going to appear in certain areas, and there's certain doors you can go in and he doesn't follow you, unless you're playing hardcore mode, then he follows you all over the house.
Yeah.
Whereas with Mr. X, if you're just playing in normal mode, he still follows you everywhere. You can't manipulate him very easily.
Yeah.
And if you try to do basic play the game, he finds you. So I feel like Mr. X kind of challenges me a bit. So I feel like we've gone on this for a while.
Jan says it. Jan's asking when we're going to get a BioWare Resident Evil made, where we can choose to marry Birkin or Mr. X.
Jack is a character, Mr. X is a game piece. That sums it up very well.
That's what I mean. Because you have a face and a character and an actual personality to put to the horror aspect, and I think that makes that game much more personable and a lot more difficult to navigate, because you're not then worried about the monster, you're worried about what the character's going to do, because they're less predictable than what the monster's going to do.
So, yeah,
like the end of the first boss, the first boss fight, when he just sets himself on fire.
Oh yeah.
Like, because I was watching that and I saw a playthrough and I was like, what the fuck? That, like, he shoots himself in the face. No, that's right, because he shoots himself in the face, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And I was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck is going on in this game? Whereas with this, I think it's like you're just underlying tension because you don't want to see what sort of monster's going to come next.
Resident Evil 7 really brings the fear of the scenario, and it's like Marguerite in the Bayou house.
I shit myself watching that fight.
And just the fact that she wanders around and throws mosquitoes at you if you go in a spotlight.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of moments like that. Jesus!
Yeah. It's fucking deranged. It's not. So I think we should vote. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm going to give a bit of time to the chat.
So, Jan, Emma, and anybody else in chat, what's your vote? What's your vote for the best Resident Evil game?
I must be honest. I'm kind of torn at the minute between Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 7.
I'm honestly, I think I've been quite verbose about my answer.
I'm guessing with you, you're going for 7.
I'm going for 7.
Explain your reasoning why you're going for 7.
It feels like more of a breakaway from Resident Evil's. Well, obviously, like 5 and 6 coming out. I think that the fact that you're just one normal under-equipped individual harkens more to the survival horror aspects than say this game where you are kind of
Yeah, but there's only a cop and someone who trained a bit in martial arts.
No, I know, but like even then, like your what's his face's brother.
Reese, I'm gonna have to make you choose 7 or 4.
Oh shit! Yes.
I didn't know they could do that. But I am gonna have to make you choose, Reese. I'm afraid. Sorry, man. But Jan, Emma, you can vote in this one as well.
Or anybody else who's here. I think there's another person.
I don't know. See, if I go by which one I think's more terrifying, it's Resident Evil 7.
Yeah.
If I go by which one I think I had more fun playing, Resident Evil. It's actually Resident Evil.
Oh, she's got your intro with her.
Do you know what's amazing? I feel like Resident Evil 4 is out of all 3 of these, it's the most fun to play.
Okay, that's interesting.
I feel like Resident Evil 4 really strikes that balance between horror and fun.
Oh, yeah, so that's what Reese said.
Reese is saying the exact same thing. He thinks 7's a more traditional game, 4 is the most fun. You're going for 7. Do you know what? In terms of the fact, I went back and... another thing I can think about Resident Evil 4, if you do the New Game Plus, you're fucking broken at that point.
Oh, I can imagine.
Because you got all your upgrades, you got all your shit.
Oh, right, yeah.
And you've got all your guns, you got all your ammo, and you're just ploughing through everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think on that, Jan's gone for 7. I think I'm going to take Reese's vote as 4.
just because you want the tiebreaker here.
No, I'm going to have the tiebreaker either way.
Okay, so Emma says I've been more engaged with 2's remake, but for me 7's story feels a little off to me. So I guess I'll make 2 remake gets my vote.
That means I've got to put in that position.
So Reese is at 4 or 7, basically.
I think Reese. I think he's gone for 4 on that bit. I think because that's the last one he said. The way he's wording it, he's saying he thinks 7's.
We'll wait and see.
But
if that's okay.
Yeah, Jan's gone for 7. I'm surprised so many people have gone for 7.
Oh, yeah, it seemed like
I honestly thought that considering that 7's such a break from everything Resident Evil, I would have thought it wouldn't have as much lasting power as it has done.
But it's not so much that it's just that it's a break. I think on its own, if it were a title from a different franchise, it would still be fucking great.
Yeah,
there you go. Reese has gone for 4. Okay.
Which means I've now got the casting vote completely, so I can give 2 points to either 2 remake, 7 or 4. See, this is the worst thing for me. 7's the best at being a traditional survival horror game. Yeah. 2 is the best at being a very traditional Resident Evil game, and 4 is the most fun. I don't know. Oh god, why didn't chat make the decision for me? No. You've gone for 7. Hang on a second. You've gone for 7, and Jan's gone for 7.
Emma's gone for 2. And 4's got 1 vote.
Do you know?
Well, I mean, chat kind of had made the decision if that's the case, but.
Do you know what? I'm going to make things a little difficult.
Okay.
I'm going to go for. I must be honest. I'm thinking back now. At the end of the day, what I play a survival horror game for horror.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you don't play. As good as Resident Evil 4 is, and it's very good. I'm trying to think which one did I think I had the least amount of bullshit on. Which one did I think when I died? Here's another thing, because the thing is, I don't like a lot of the puzzles in Resident Evil games. Resident Evil 4, because it's not, because of the way the puzzles work, they don't feel. This is the deciding factor for me. Resident Evil 7's puzzles don't feel like they drag the game down. Like I feel like Resident Evil games, the puzzles really drag the game down.
Yeah.
When I'm playing Resident Evil 7, I'm not having that issue. Resident Evil 7 does do that. Whereas Resident Evil 2 has some real bullshit areas of it. Resident Evil 4 has some bullshit bosses that I really don't like. Like, I really hate the fight against Salazar. I feel like I'm constantly fighting the camera when I'm facing the bosses in
Which is not what you want.
in Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 2, I feel like I'm constantly in peril, but for the reason of game design rather than actual horror. And I feel like you're going to lose a lot of the horror the more you play it.
Yeah.
Whereas 7, it feels scary every time you do it.
Yeah.
7 is so scary in so many ways, and it's amazing that they managed to pull that off, that such a different type of game did so well. So I'm going to vote 7.
Yeah.
I feel like 7's the one that everyone kind of has a bit of common consensus on. It makes sense to vote for that, and I feel like Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 2 will have other chances down the line.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go for Resident Evil 7.
So Jan also chimed in with 7 remade the engine and changed Resident Evil's image from being that franchise to a great horror game. And I think that's a very good way of putting it. As I said, if it was a standalone title, it would probably be hailed as like one of the lasting great titles.
I will say, when we do best classic GameCube game, I'm going to go for Resident Evil 4.
You're going to be pushing it, yeah.
Because I really feel like Resident Evil 4 could have a place in this whole thing.
That's fair. That's fair.
So yeah, Resident Evil 7 wins.
Brilliant.
So I think as soon as I die next, we're done.
Yeah, brilliant.
So next week we're going to do a bunch of these debates.
Yeah. We're also going to be back up with a Jackbox stream.
We're going to be back up. No, we're not sure. But we're going to do 3 debates next week.
Okay.
Because I want to get this done. With.
Yeah, ASAP.
I've been. Do you know how far behind I?
Yeah, you are quite, to be fair.
I mean, we now only got 30 games in the running.
Well, I mean, even then, that's still a substantial amount. We're just under halfway.
So we didn't actually mention. I mean, that being said, of all the ones we've got nominated, of the 30 games, Bloodborne I think still has the best chance of win.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I do think that Bloodborne is one of the higher ones that we have. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, yeah, at some point.
I've always saying Ape Escape. I've got a real since it beat Final Fantasy IX of Madness. I've got no love for Ape Escape.
Understandable.
Fuck Ape Escape.
Understandable.
Okay, that's us done.
Thank you very much for joining us, guys.
Thanks
and thank you for voting as well.
Thanks for voting.
We'll
see you next week with a random game and several debates, and in 2 weeks' time, we're back properly with Crash Team Racing.
Yeah, boy, I'm so excited for that. And if anybody else gets it, they're more than welcome to join us. If that would be the case.
Speak soon, guys.
Bye, guys.
Oh, for God's sake, I hate the thing.